What up, y'all? It's Araneae Storm checking in for the Mars Astrology series. For those of y'all that are checking in for the first time, my name is Araneae Storm, also Crew. My name is Crew, but you can call me Araneae Storm, or you can call me Crew, whichever one fits when you see me, or which you see first. You feel what I'm saying? I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologer. I specialize in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at all social media. Well, no. You can find me on all social media at Araneae Storm. You can hit me up for a personal reading at araneastorm.wix.com/info. And yeah, also I will be having a Mars activation workshop, and we're going to be combining Pluto with that Mars because we are in the energy of Scorpio season. And so what we'll be doing is talking about how you can work with your Mars energy, what is Mars, and how you can use that to really delve into your Pluto energy, and then use the Phoenix energy, the energy of the Phoenix, and to delve deep into the ashes and then rise out anew. So if you want to come through to that, it's actually at this point in time, as I'm recording this will be actually had already did. So you can hit me up on my website. Actually, you can hit me up on my website, and it will be posted to my website if you want to see this. And I actually just decided today, as I record this video, that I'll actually have a preview up. Probably this. Yeah, I'll probably have the preview up sometime. It'll probably either be before this is recorded, or I'll be on Sunday. But we'll see. You know what I mean? Like, anything is possible. But I have to realize that I record these ahead of time. So when I'm promoting for things, I'm like, oh, wait. No. The activation course is already going to be done. So, yes, it will be on the website. And like I said, I will be putting out a little preview, a little snippet and stuff like that. So if you missed it and you actually want to purchase it on the website, you can kind of see the things that we'll be going over, and if you want to move and go further. So that's my little, shameless plug. But other than that, I hope y'all been enjoying the series so far. Everybody that I've been talking to, everybody that I've been in touch with has been really supportive, and really it's been just dope to see, I guess, just the consistency and being so just being a little bit more frequent on my channel, and then just actually putting my knowledge, my love also too for my astrology out there, and just seeing the feedback that's been coming in. Y'all don't even understand. I just be looking at y'all comments oh shit, it's pretty dope. So thank y'all for coming through. So let's get into it. Mars in Cancer. I actually have a Mars in Gemini in Western astrology, but in Vedic astrology, sidereal astrology, I'm actually a Mars in Cancer, so I know this energy very well. Okay. And also my Mars is in the 4th house on both ends too, so I really know Cancerian energy very well, especially when it comes to Mars. Mars and my moon in Western astrology, Cancer moon in the 5th house. Anyway, so let's get into it. So what is Mars? Let's start off with Mars first, and then we'll move into Cancer, and then we'll be moving this week, I think, finishing off with Cancer. And then so from this video into next week, we'll be moving through Leo, through Scorpio, and Mars signs. So Mars. So when we talk about Mars, this is the planet. This is the energy of your desires. This is your assertiveness, how you move to things, how you take action on things when you are arguing with somebody. You know what I mean? And it's about to go down in the DMs. This, and not in the type of down in the DMs that y'all think, but Twitter finger energy. You know what I mean? I'm not a Twitter finger motherfucker, but some people are. You know what I'm saying? Or here's my address, see me outside energy. this is going to be your Mars. Okay. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. This is that energy. This is also your sexual prowess, not just your desires, but your sexual prowess. This is sacral chakra energy. Okay. Very much so sacral chakra energy, root energy, somewhat even solar plexus energy as well. This is the warrior spirit within you. You know what I'm saying? Mars is like just Aryan energy, or just Mars Aries, because Mars actually rules Aries as well as Scorpio. It's ancient ruler Scorpio. This is like what kind of weapons you use, what kind of fighting styles, you know what I'm saying? Martial arts. This is also that as well. And it just, it gives you, Mars gives you that sense of confidence, I feel like, to move forward and take action. Is masculine energy as well. So it just pushes you forward and helps you to take action on the things that you truly want and desire. It's also the ways that you flirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a little bit more passive in your approach when you first meeting somebody? Are you a little bit more like direct or assertive, or when you know what you want? Mars energy is more so like going after. Venus is what you like. That's what I'm actually starting to learn about Mars in Venus. And it also definitely can be some of what your person, or what you are, the type of energy that you harness in relationships. Because I guess at the same time, it's like you attract some of the things that you are as well. So I guess it could play. But one thing I am starting to learn about Mars and Venus energy, even though we're not talking about Venus, but we are talking about Venus in the sense, is like Mars is how you go after it, and Venus is like what you want. If we're talking relationships. So if I'm talking sexual here, Venus is like sexual. You know what I mean? I mean, Mars is more so like conquer, quickie. There it is. Mars is quickie energy, okay? And Venus is more like, Venusian love. You know what I mean? Like deep sense, and it also has to do with finances, and I'll get in when I start talking about Venus. I will delve deeper into Venus, and I am going to go over all the planets too. Like, this is just a real scope before we jump in, you know what I mean, and kind of figure out like what all this energy combined does with each other. But I will definitely be going over the planets. So when Mars comes into Cancer, if you have a Mars in Cancer, if you know a Mars in Cancer, or if you just simply here because you want to learn a little bit more about yourself in astrology, then you come to the right place. This is very psychic energy, very psychic, very intuitive. Mars, just Cancer energy in itself, it can pick up things, seeing the unseen, seeing things before they happen, and this is also the energy of being able to pick up. So Mars in Cancer is able to pick up on energies that other people can't feel. So very sensibility, like the sensibilities of being able to. That's why I would definitely say already deep into this. Okay, y'all already know how I do. Mars in Cancer, you need time alone to recharge. You need to go back into that crab shell. And you need time to be able to recharge your energy. You, like all the other water signs, you soak in, you soak up, you soak in, you know what I mean? It is crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Mars doesn't really like, Cancer doesn't really like Mars. Mars doesn't really like Cancer, to be honest. It's water, cardinal water that we're talking about here. And Aryan, or just Mars, is hot, fiery energy. So this fire water, it's literally like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, in my mind right now, I'm thinking of literally Aang and Prince Zuko. Boom, boom, boom. Especially when they first met each other. It was just like boom, 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 boom. Like, fuck. Or Katara and old girl, Prince Zuko's sister, when they fought. It was just like, oh, shit. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, that's, because I feel like Katara was definitely a Cancer. I definitely felt like, or maybe even, I don't even want to give her Scorpio. I was going to say Scorpio. She might have, I don't know, might have a Scorpio moon, especially given the fact that her mom died on her at such a young age. So having to deal with death at a young age. We're not talking about Scorpio moon. But I could definitely tell Katara was a fucking Cancer. And I feel like Prince Zuko was definitely Aries. Cause he was just lit up in fire. And I think he, throughout the Avatar, he kind of, I would definitely recommend y'all watch the Avatar. Cause I feel like it has just so much symbolism. And I'm coming back, all right? This is my Mars and Gemini talking right now. But also understanding Mars and Cancer, because I understand this energy very well. But it definitely explains the symbolism of, I feel like astrology and just the elements, the modality, and being able to have this connection with the stars and the planet and the moon cycles. And when they were able to attack, they attacked on different moon cycles, or when powers were able to be used on different moon cycles, like the Akashic records, them going into the fucking library with this big ass owl, being able to go through all these books and viewing all these records, like ancestral, like it gets deep. The air tribe, water tribe, earth tribe, air tribe, water tribe, earth tribe, metals, the metals, like everything was encompassed in the Avatar. So I definitely suggest, this is a shameless plug, this is not the Avatar promoting, or this is not an ad, this is just definitely something I recommend, especially if you want to understand a little bit. I am going to go over the modalities, but yes. So Cancer, speaking of Akashic records, this energy is very keen, it's easy for you to tap into your Akashic records. I will be talking deeper into the Akashic records, but I would suggest Mars and Cancer to please go look up the Akashic records and how to access your own personal Akashic records. There's many methods, there's no one way to do it, but you do want to take precaution in your journey through it, if I'm gonna just say that. But definitely go look into it, don't take my word for it. But Akashic records for Mars and Cancer, very, very keen. It's easier for you to kind of tap into this energy, especially when you're in a state of awareness, when you are in solid, I don't want to say solitude, you know what I mean? I was gonna say in solidarity, but in solitude with yourself. This is definitely past life energy as well, and their connection to the spiritual realm. So it's real easy for Mars and Cancer to be able to connect to the spirit plane, because Cancer does live in the spiritual plane. So when you have Mars here, this is like a direct line to it. You know what I mean? It's being able to see the unknown. I think one thing that Mars and Cancer also has to understand is being able to discern your own emotions, creating the reality. And when I say this, I think it's understanding the difference between what spirit is showing you versus what you are showing yourself. And I know that sounds really contradictory in a sense, but at the same time, like, basically not making up illusions. Like, you don't want to project your own subconscious illusions. 12th house, you don't want to project your own subconscious onto the reality that you see. You want to let your universe, your ancestors, the spirit guide you, Mars and Cancer, to the truth of the matter, to be able to help you get clarity and to receive that. Because this can be very much so, this Mars and Cancer can be explosive waters. Like, it's so crazy to hear, some people talk about Mars and Cancer as if it's like this weak ass, crybaby ass sign. I'm like, y'all are just planet and sign. we get planet, we get fucking Mars, but we're talking about Cancer here. You know what I mean? And it's so crazy how I think stereotypically we kind of just subject Cancer into like this crabby hole. And not to say that, Mars and Cancer doesn't have a sensitive side or is vulnerable. Not saying that. It's fucking soft on the inside of its shell, but what I am saying is, this is cardinal water we're talking about, okay? And this is the ocean. You know what I mean? This is the waters. So imagine Mars, this fire blowing into this water energy. What does that shit create? When you get heat and when you get a whole bunch of rain at the same goddamn time, what does that create? A hurricane. Okay? It creates a hurricane. So emotions can be volatile. You know what I'm saying? Especially because this is also the energy of passive aggression, passivity, passive aggression behavior. So if those emotions stay suppressed, if those emotions stay bottled up and you have Mars here, once you are angry, once you get pissed, once somebody takes you off that tipping, that jumping point, that mark, baby, y'all might want to stand fucking clear. Because y'all thought Bernice didn't back down in Mars and Aries. Mars and Aries, honestly, Aries fire is like Aries fire is Cancer water. It's just fire versus water. But it can get there, you know, and it can get very volatile. You know what I mean? It can get very, you know what I mean? People think it's just like, oh my, no, it could. Okay, I'm not gonna say, but the energy of Mars pushing Cancer to that edge can get real serious. This can get real fucking serious. You know, this can go from fighting, wanting to fight. You feel me? If we want to talk about magic energy or magic, this could be spell casting energy. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily always on the highest frequency. You know? So with Mars and Cancer, you want to be very, very careful. You want to be very, and I don't even want to say careful. You just want to learn and harness a healthy way to use those powerful emotions, because the emotions that you have is your power. Don't be afraid to use your emotions. Like, that's your power. Especially in the world that we live in, Mars and Cancer. People are looking for what you have. Okay? People are looking for what you have. They could talk down on you all day about what you harness, the power that you have. They can tease you, make fun of you because of it. You know? Write you off if they want to. But they know it's there. They know it's there. And for a lot of people having that kind of power, you know, the ability to walk in a room and feel the room, the ability to tap into other people's emotions and shift their emotions. Oh, y'all, y'all don't want me to go there? Oh, am I giving out too many secrets? Because, baby, am I giving out too many secrets, Cancer? Listen, it gets deep. This is the moon we're talking about here. Cancer is the moon. The cycles of the moon. So when Mars is here, this power, that's power that you have harvested in yourself. You know what I mean? Your personal, Mars is your personal power. It's yours. So let's not get the game fucked up. Okay? Channel your inner emotions, because you have very powerful, overtaking, vast waters of the ocean kind of energy. You feel what I'm saying? I put that being able to harness the lunar moon energy, creative, artistic, Cancer. You have it. Let those emotions that you have inside you, let them come out in a healthy way, whether you're doing writing, whether you're doing music, whether you're doing something with some type of art therapy, maybe helping the children, helping the babies. You know what I'm saying? This is very, very family oriented sign as well. All right. I'm gonna say this. I think I've said it in all the Cancer videos. This is Cancer energy, but when you have Mars, it's even times 700. Threes, you know what I mean? 1,000. Don't play about a Mars and Cancer's family. Bam, don't motherfucking play when it comes to Mars and Cancer. This is not the type of energy you want to mess with the fam. You could throw shade. Not to say that Cancer won't react at you for doing it to them, but you could throw shade, all this bullshit. Cancer's like, all right, okay, thanks. Especially when Cancer's, you know, you're like, all right, it's just going in the water. It's just like, all right, you know what I mean? Thank you. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. But let you come for the fam? It's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. This is the type of energy that will catch the bullet. Matter of fact, you know what I'm about to say. I don't have to tell you, Cancer. You know what I'm about to say. This is that energy. It does not play about the fan base, the fam bam, the fam. Nope. Gone. You're done. You're done. Doesn't play about that shit. So, whew. Okay. This is also the master healers. Mars and Cancer are the master healers of the zodiac. They are. They are. The master healers. The master. It is the soul embodiment of healing. Aries being the head. Taurus being the foundation of the body. And then we have Gemini being the hands. I don't know if I mentioned that in Mars and Gemini, but our powerful hands. I hope I did, but I don't remember if I did. But if you're following along, you see. All right. Powerful hands. Reiki healers. And then the soul, before we get to Leo, the heart, before we move into all this other energy, the first, you know what I mean? The first 6. You know what I mean? Before Virgo kind of, all right, thank you. Let's put this out. You know what I mean? So when you get to Mars and Cancer, it's like the master healer. Okay? The master healer of the zodiac. You're able to heal yourself, and when you are able to do that, you are in turn able to heal other people. Now, I'm not saying that this is the type of energy that you get to a point where like, okay, I'm healed, we're done here. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is this is the type of energy that is able to work with its, not only its emotions, but able to work through its traumas. It's able to work through its pain because it's able to go within. It's able to go inward. What does a crab do in its shell? It goes in. It might come out and peek around just to see if the coast is clear, if it's comfortable, you know, if it's a cool scene. But it knows how to go in. And when you master that, and when you know yourself that well, when you know the inside of your shell that well, there's not really too much people can do to you, Mars and Cancer. Because that's the power that you have. You have ordained not only Akashic records, but occult knowledge that can be accessed access the priest. This is the priest energy, you know. Whew. Man, let's move on. Controlling the weather. This is also that energy, being able to control the tides, being able to control the weather where you see fit, and how you know what I mean? Your emotions control the weather, you know? And that could be off the inside and that could be off the outside. But for Mars and Cancer, I want you to, when your emotions is some type of way on the inside, I just want you to go outside and look at the weather. Feel the breeze amongst your, you know what I mean? Amongst your face. You know what I mean? When you're trying to gain clarity on a situation, and you're trying to understand some shit, go outside and look at the weather. See what it is. See what it do. And you're like, oh. It'll teach you a lot about how you're feeling on the inside. Okay. This is also an energy that, before I get into all of this, is there anything else going to war for the fam? This is also could be fighting in past lives as well, because Cancer rules the past. So this could be, fighting in past lives, fighting with the family, because Cancer is the family, is the home, fighting internally amongst yourself. Because it's so interesting. I'm gonna talk about symbolism too, as far as the signs and how they look and things like that. And I goes deep. I'm getting deep. I'm going deep in that motherfucker. Okay. And so there's still a dual energy between Cancer, Mars and Pisces, Pisces, the sign of Pisces, Gemini, Cancer is very much so dualistic, and even used to be like that for I think Virgo used to be like that at a point in time too, but don't quote me on it. Libra, we'll get into all of that in another video. Very definitely connecting to water, the home days, strings attached, very much so strings attached, learning how to be able to let go and move along. I know it's easier said than done, Mars and Cancer. It's easier said than done because you feel it all. You feel it all. You feel it all. The roots of the matter, past life, family ties, like I said. You know what I mean? This is like the family trees, the family history. This is the type of person that holds the records. It's the record keeper of the family. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised if you've seen a Mars and Cancer person who kept that knowledge within the family. Definitely. Keeping the knowledge and passing along that knowledge to the next generation. But as far as if we talking about sexuality, did I talk about y'all? Okay. When it comes to moving forward on the things that y'all do, or moving along in the things that y'all do, or just approaching this, like I said, it is passive aggressive behavior. But when you're in a relationship with somebody, or you're, because this is Mars, so this is different than being in a relationship. When you're going after something that you want, Mars and Cancer is a little bit more passive with this. I guess this is like the type of energy that'll do like little stuff for you here and there to show you, I care and things like that. But then it gets real fucking clingy. It can get real clingy. And, it can. So I wouldn't say Mars and Cancer, this is not the type of energy that can just have sex with anybody. It just, you know what I mean? Unless you got some heavy Gemini energy, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it at all. Nah, I wouldn't recommend it. No. Just no. And I know synastry, all that, yeah, okay. But unless you're able to do that, like seriously, you probably want to ask for Gemini energy, because it's just gonna be like, oh my god, it's just a lot. So just tease, you know what I mean, or just heed, you know what I mean. Craving intimacy, very sexually charged. I don't know, I say this in every video, but like, and when I say sexually charged for Cancer, this is the type of energy that will, like, I want to say foreplay, but honestly, Cancer likes that closeness. So like, when Mars is here, it's like cuddling, after sex or cuddling after you smash. You know what I mean? This, and not to say that Cancer can't, it's a different kind of energy. So cuddling after, you know, the deed is done, you know, this is like kissy, you know what I mean? This is like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like looking into their eyes. Mars and Cancers will look into your eyes when they doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need to feel connected to you, even if it is a one night stand. You know what I mean? Mars is one night stand energy. Even if it's a one night stand, Mars and Cancers need to feel that connection to you. And so, yeah, it's very seductive, very sensual. Kind of reminds me of Mars and Taurus, but it's very sensual. Food, hey, food, you know what I mean, is another one for Mars and Cancer. Especially if Mars and Cancer is feeling irritated or upset about something, oftentimes you can definitely see Mars and Cancer probably just kind of, you know what I mean, just stuff in the face, like, oh my God, or just escaping through emotions, which leads sometimes to food, you know what I mean? So like, and Cancer just likes to eat anyway, but it's like when Mars is there, it's like, yeah, that can definitely be a tendency to like feed the pain. You feel what I'm saying? Or feed the anger or fuel that through food as well. So I think that's all I got for Cancerian. Emotional manipulation and emotional blackmailing. I'm not gonna go too deep into that, but just know that can be a thing. Don't use your emotions, Cancer. You know what I mean? You have powerful emotions, and with power comes responsibility. And I say that to say this is probably Mars and Capricorn talking, but then at the same time, it's like, Mars and Capricorn, why are you talking? Because you gotta understand this too. But anyway, not gonna get on Saturn right now because I don't want to smoke with Saturn right now. Just because, no, not now. But we're gonna go back to Mars and Cancer. All I'm gonna say is, you know, use your emotions for the highest good. And when I say good, I don't mean by good or bad. I just mean in its highest frequency, because that shit will come back to bite you in the butt. Your shit is in the spiritual realm, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna get any deeper into it at all. You know what I mean? But make sure y'all definitely check out the Mars activation that I'm going to be doing in regards to Pluto. And I guess I would probably call it like the Phoenix Rising edition of it. I guess now that'll come to a name. But make sure y'all definitely go check that out. Once again, my name is Rainy Storm, and I'm excited to keep moving through these videos and sharing and bestowing my knowledge unto y'all. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get deeper and deeper. So I know everybody's been, so, you know, people have just been asking me like, are you gonna do this? We're gonna get there. You know what I mean? We gonna definitely delve deeper into that. So yeah, y'all. So Rainy Storm checking in, checking out. You can find me on all social media at Rainy Storm for Mars activations, as well as North and South Node consultations. You could definitely hit me up at araneaestorm.wix.com/info. And yeah, we're gonna be moving into Mars and Leo through Scorpio next week. So y'all make sure y'all keep it locked. Make sure y'all keep it posted. And I'll see y'all soon. Deuces.